Is it time to buy or sell Palantir stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Palantir. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 15th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Palantir as a hold or accumulate, giving it a score of negative 0.3. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has exceeded our expectations, showing a gain of 39.53% since we first recommended buying Palantir 46 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.86% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. The stock is positioned in the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 71.62% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 55.65% to 80.40%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 395.29%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from 252.83% to 415.07% over the upcoming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $484.43 and $707.19. Our latest daily update for Palantir includes the headline, Palantir stock downgraded from buy candidate to hold accumulate after Friday trading session. The Palantir stock price fell by 1.9% on the last day, Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, from $139.96 to $137.30. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 4.01%. With a daily low at $136.74 and a daily high of $142.23. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and has increased by 14.5% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day by 27 million shares, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating that the risk could rise slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 85 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $11.601 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $144.86, while the lowest price was $21.23. Currently, the price is 5.22%, or $7.56, below the 52-week high of $144.86, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Palantir Technologies has showcased remarkable growth, with its stocks surging 85% in the year 2025 and an astounding 440% over the past year. The latest reports highlight Palantir's resilience in a volatile market, particularly amid rising global tensions that are driving demand for its artificial intelligence-powered defense platforms. As geopolitical uncertainties escalate, investors are increasingly viewing Palantir as an essential player in providing critical real-time data analytics and decision-making systems. The company's strong positioning within defense sectors, utilizing their platforms such as Gotham and Foundry, has elevated its stock to record highs. Despite potential concerns over valuation, some analysts forecasting a possible drop of nearly 30%. The overall sentiment remains bullish. This duality of strong performance against possible corrections presents a compelling narrative for both short-term and long-term investors. In the short term, continued demand, fueled by geopolitical issues, could sustain and possibly increase Palantir's stock price. Long-term, the company's foundational technology and adaptive capabilities suggest it may continue to outperform expectations through the year 2026, positioning it as a sustained growth investment. As Palantir navigates these turbulent times, its unique offerings may well affirm its long-term value proposition, keeping it in the spotlight for growth-focused investors. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 2nd of June, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned PLTR a neutral grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 2nd of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned PLTR a neutral grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 2nd of June, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned PLTR a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned PLTR a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned PLTR a neutral grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Palantir stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Palantir. The Palantir stock currently indicates a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this results in an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock experience further gains, it is expected to encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $137.98. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will likely find support from the long-term average at around $127.07. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, whereas a drop below the long-term average will generate a sell signal. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact the stock's near-term performance. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, June 16, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 2.91%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, trading volume increased despite falling prices yesterday, which could serve as an early warning sign. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is advisable. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 4 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 51 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 47 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 12 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 51 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Palantir. Palantir finds support from accumulated volume at $131.78. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. The stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with a solid trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $5.49 between its high and low, representing a change of 4.01%. For the past week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 3.76%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Palantir, let's briefly discuss some important fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This significant ratio compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. An extremely high PE ratio may indicate that the stock is overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with substantial market potential to exhibit such high ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at 14 cents. Pay attention to these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Palantir. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Palantir is at $137.40. If you do not currently own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this might be a point worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, Palantir faces its first support level at $131.78. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Palantir from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of June, 2025, Lauren Elena Friedman executed an insider sale of 7,335 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Lauren Elena Friedman also conducted an insider purchase of 7,335 shares of Class A common stock. On the 10th of June, 2025, Shyam Sankar made an insider purchase of 375,000 shares of Class B common stock. On that day, Shyam Sankar also performed an insider sale of 405,000 shares of Class B common stock. Additionally, on the same day, Shyam Sankar sold 375,000 shares of employee stock options, which represent the right to buy. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a calculated ratio of negative 8.578. Overall, insiders purchased 4,388,800 shares and sold 5,186,279 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $131.99, reflecting a decrease of 3.87%. This stock exhibits medium daily movements, indicating a medium level of risk. A sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Palantir stock a good buy? Palantir exhibits several positive indicators. However, we still do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At the current level, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning one should hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation of this stock from a buy rating to hold or accumulate. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 23rd of June, we anticipate Palantir will open higher by $1.46, starting at a price of $138.76. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor prior to making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone here at StockInvest.